This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by King's Great Buys Plus.
Yes, indeed, we are at King's Great Buys Plus with the fabulous Melanie Albert of Smalbert's Catering.
Welcome back. I'm
Thank
welcoming
you.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Melanie. We're always glad to see you.
You're always welcome. It's good to see you. I know you're busy.
I am.
And so you're using the. Is this an Instapot? Is what you use?
This is the Crock-Pot Express.
Okay.
But it does the same thing
It's
as
an Instapot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's
so
like a
in
pressure
that,
cooker.
you made this?
Yes, I made some red wine braised short ribs.
Oh,
You did?
that
Okay,
sounds
well,
good.
So how long does it take to do that in the Instapot?
If you do it with the pressure on, you can do it two ways. I did it with the pressure on. At first, I seared them in the skillet. Just to get like some color on there.
Right.
And then I put them in the Instapot for about 50.
Flavor.
Yep. Yes, it draws in all the flavor out the bottom of the skillet. But I cooked it for 50 minutes on high. And then they're tender and falling off the bone. If you don't want to use the pressure setting, you can always just use it as a slow cooker. And you can cook them in about 8 hours.
So if you don't, low and slow, 8 hours.
Low and slow.
Yeah, but the great thing about these Instapots is the fact that you can get that low and slow taste
Yes,
a lot
absolutely.
faster, and you seal it in and boom, hit that Instapot.
Oh,
and you're
yes,
kicking.
indeed.
I'm not waiting for hours for dinner anymore.
Okay,
Right.
but there's gravy.
Okay, yeah.
So tell me about the gravy.
Yeah.
So we start with the red wine base.
Always
Okay.
a good start, right
Always
there.
good with a red wine base.
Heck yeah.
I sauteed my veggies first, so let me start there. Sauteed my veggies.
What veggies did you use, Melanie?
You
said
use carrot, celery, and onion.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what great for a soup base. And then
I love it. It's so good. And the gravy's nice and thick, too.
yes, it's really rich. The red wine makes it rich. I use about 2 cups of red wine, or you can use a full bottle, however you feel it. You feeling frisky?
Go for it. Go for it.
Just keep pouring.
Nothing wrong
That's
with
so
that.
wicked.
It's tender, falling off the bone. It doesn't take a lot of time, and it's delicious. It's very filling as well.
Now, you have it on mashed potatoes.
I have it on mashed potatoes.
But noodles?
You can do it on noodles. You can do it on grits. You can do it on. I almost did sweet potato mash, but I wasn't feeling sweet potatoes today.
Yeah, I like the regular potatoes, too.
Yeah,
They're both
or you
taste
can
good.
just eat it like this. You can make it into a soup. There's so many things you can do, but the meat itself is just tender. It's
Yes, it's tender.
juicy.
Oh, my gosh. It's amazing. And that, I mean, that could feed several people.
It can. It can. I can eat half of this today. I can eat the other half tomorrow, and I'm still good to go.
You are good to go. So how much can you put in that pot and not crowd it?
This here is about. This is about 5 to 6 pounds, but you can do more. Like I do collard greens in here. I do so much stuff in my Instapot. So much stuff.
You know, I've only used one time from my neighbor, and I was so intimidated by it, really. I know once you get the learning curve, you'll go, I'll use it all the time.
I will say that the intimidating thing is when you release the pressure valve.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
You got to be a little careful on that.
these
but
are a
other
lot
than that,
more
it's not a
safer than
problem.
the old school ones where you sit on the stove and it will rattle.
That's
now,
what I
those
grew
are
up with.
dangerous.
Those
Yes,
are
they
dangerous. My mother had one of those. It's like when she was canning vegetables and stuff, I go, oh my God, not the pressure cooker,
Yeah.
please, anything
Well,
but that.
I blew the little knob completely into the ceiling when I was just learning to cook in college.
My goodness.
So I'm a little worried, So you don't have to worry about that with the Instapot.
No, you don't.
This is a great recipe.
Oh, it's awesome,
And talk
Melanie.
about comfort food.
Yes, so my favorite comfort food here.
How can people follow you, Melanie?
You can follow me on Facebook, Smalbert. You can follow me on Instagram, and my booking information is there.
And I occasionally follow her in the grocery store. So
Yes.
Thank you, darling. Fabulous.
Melanie, you never disappoint.
Oh, more lifestyles right after this. Yum, yum, yum.
This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by King's Great Buys Plus.